It's day 8 of my 8. It's day 8 of my 30-day Kingdom Hearts challenge, and today I'm going to talk about my least favorite female character in the series. Now, the character I'm going to mention for this is one that I've actually spoken about already, I think. I think I did. Maybe not. I don't know. But anyway, my least favorite female character in the series is actually Kairi. And that's because, aside from being motivation for Sora in the first game and the second game, she's motivation for Sora. That's pretty much it. I mean, don't get me wrong, the damsel in distress motif is always, it's a trope that's in pretty much every, Hero's Quest video game. And that's basically what she is in the first game. And in the second game, she's not a damsel in distress, but she's still Sora's motivation. And not his whole motivation, but it's part of his motivation is to be reunited with Kairi. And like I said, the only time in the games that I see Kairi and say she's a great character is actually in Kingdom Hearts 2, in the scene where you storm the world that never was. When you see her and Ansem, Riku, whatever, fighting the nobodies, and she has a Keyblade, and that's when you find out that, oh, she's a Keyblade master, or she has the potential to be a Keyblade master, then you're like, oh, that's something that the game needs to explore, because in my opinion, that would make her much more, interesting of a character. Other than that, the only other importance to her character is that her and Sora share a heart. Their hearts are tied together, and which again is the main thing in the first Kingdom Hearts game, is that's why Sora was, or that's why she was without a heart. Sora had to unlock his heart to unlock her heart. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, the other female characters, like, I know yesterday I said that my least favorite male character was Roxas because he was Sora's nobody, but the thing is, with Kairi's nobody, Naminé is actually a great character. In my opinion, she's a much better character than Kairi is. She has her own motivation that's not, that Naminé is not just Roxas's motivation, which it actually not at all. I mean, Naminé to Roxas is not what Kairi is to Sora. Even though Roxas and Naminé are still tied together, they're not, but anyway, but yeah, in my opinion, Naminé is a much better character than Kairi. And part of that is because of Naminé's abilities and her importance to the story in Chain of Memories and in the first arc of Kingdom Hearts 2. Actually, no, throughout Kingdom Hearts 2, because, because she is throughout the entire game, all the way to the point where, Naminé and Kairi fuse back together. Same thing with Roxas and Sora fused together early on in the game, but later on when they infiltrate the world that never was, there's a scene where Sora meets Naminé for the first time, and Roxas actually steps out, and it's, great scene. Despite the fact that I don't like Roxas, but it's still a great scene, but yeah, in my opinion, Naminé is just the better character of the two, or of the one character that is Kairi. I don't know. My brain hurts. But yeah, Kairi is my least favorite female character in the Kingdom Hearts series. And see, that's the thing. Like I said, I've never played Birth by Sleep or Dream Drop Distance or Recoded or Coded, whatever it's called. I've never played those games, but I do know what happens in them because I wanted to know the story, especially before I started doing this 30-day challenge. I wanted to know the lore a little bit better so I can, talk about it better. So I know that Kairi was chosen by Aqua in, Birth by Sleep as, the heir to her Keyblade. I know that happened. I know that in Dream Drop Distance, at the end of the game, Riku requests that Kairi be trained as a Keyblade Master. So, I really hope in Kingdom Hearts 3, when it comes out, that is explored. That maybe they'll do the multiple, protagonist thing like they do in Birth by Sleep with Sora, Riku, and Kairi, and I hope they do, because I would love to have a reason to actually like Kairi as a character. Especially if she is a main protagonist, which, yeah, and I don't know. This is just my opinion. I mean, I know other people would argue that, yeah, Kairi is important to the story because, she is a better, a stronger character than what I'm making her out to be, but I just don't see it that way. But yeah, so that's it for today, and I'm not sure what tomorrow's is. What is day 9? Day 9 is my favorite world in the Kingdom Hearts series. So yeah. If you remember my 30-day Disney challenge, you probably can guess what it is. But yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.